want to die. Please pay the ransom and save us. Kidnapped victim cries out. This has to do with the kidnapped victims from Kaduna. That's the Malam El-Rufai own state. Fortunate enough, they happen to be students, and these students has been in detention in the kidnappers' den for some weeks now, and it is reported that over 5 of them has been killed. So bad. So bad. You see, just like I used to say that these victims are not the cause of their predicament. The all I call him, the state governor Malam El-Rufai, I would say he is the architect of all that they are going through. He is too much of bragging and then challenge with the bandits. I don't know why these bandits have refused to come after him himself, instead of going after the innocent people. I don't know. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Okay, now in this very broadcast, the youths and the students are seen crying aloud, pleading to the federal government to come to their rescue. Also pleading to Malam El-Rufai, because he's proving headstrong that he will never pay a dime as a ransom to any bandits. And now the bandits have shown themselves. They have shown themselves. So can you please tell me, what really is the problem of Malam El-Rufai? What really is his problem? These people are more or less like his children. He is the cause of their problem. If not, these people wouldn't have been in the hand of these criminals. These students are out to protest. I think they should be the ones that have given them the opportunity to come out and speak and plead for their release. So it is left in the hands of Malam El-Rufai to look into the face of these children, because they can also be his children. I don't know the way people act. I don't know. They only react when it comes to matters that has to do with them and their family. But when it comes to the matters of outsider, it becomes nothing to them. It becomes nothing to them. These are the youths crying aloud, shouting and pleading for a rescue. And I want to believe that the president will not say that he's not aware of what is presently going on in Kaduna, because Malam El-Rufai happens to be his right-hand man. So he's supposed to do something concerning the situation and save the situation of the students. We are talking about students here. Aside from the student crying out, even the Kaduna state itself have already come up with a protest. They have come up with a protest in agitation for the release of these students, pleading to same Malam El-Rufai, pleading to him. I don't know when our leaders will begin to understand the importance of humanhood, protection. Well, it's so surprising that despite all the money that this country has given to these criminals are still demanding. It's one of those things. This is what we're telling Gumi. You won't see, the worst part is that Gumi even supported the payment of the extra 100 million, the payment of 100 million to these criminals before the release of these students. Let's take a look at the broadcast itself. Amidst the protest for the release of the students of Federal College of Forestry and Mechanical in Afaka, Igabi local government area in Kaduna State, one of the victims who has been released spoke about how they were transported by the kidnappers. Recall that 11th of March 2021, armed bandits attacked the institution and made away with about 39 students. On the 5th of April 2021, Kaduna State government announced that 5 of the students have been released. 3 days later, 5 more students were released, leaving 29 people still in the hands of the kidnappers. Earlier today, there was a protest for the government to facilitate their release, and one of the fortunate students who happened to be among the 10 released spoke to BBC Pidgin. Speaking in a video, he said that on the day of their kidnap, the bandits took them away in batches. According to him, they first kidnapped the males and then walked them away from the school premises. When they got there were bikes waiting to take them away. After that, the kidnappers went back to kidnap the females as everything was done set by set. He revealed that they usually change camps in the bushes that they were taken to. After spending some time in a camp, they are taken to a new location entirely. He also spoke about how the bandits were properly armed with sophisticated weapons. According to him, they had all the weapons that the army used. He mentioned things like walking, talking, and asks. Speaking during the protest, the mother of one of the students begged the government to please come to their aid. She spoke about how she bared her child after 9 months pregnancy and raised the child to become an adult. She does not want to lose her child. The governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, has maintained his stand not to negotiate with any criminal. He has been criticized for his handling of his situation after about 5 Greenfield University students were killed. Thank you for listening to this news. You see, this is why I used to say that not all want to be a leader. El-Rufai doesn't want to be a leader, to be frank. Well, my prayer is that these students are all released. As for the payment of the ransom, well, I'm just short of words on that. But what I just say is that serves Nigerian rights for having a leader like Buhari. Let me hear from you and know what you have to say concerning all of this. If you are new, click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.